what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
And it's all evened up.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Feeds to Noah. Hairston, the pass to Crabbe. Noah dishes to Arthur. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Chicago with the ball. Meckel kicks to Young. Here's Haywood. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here is Hairston. Good if it goes. No good on that last second attempt. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter, really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
Young is up there with John Lewis. Then it's Josh Powell. Then there's Gal Meckel. And it's Felix, and it's the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Chicago making some changes. Norkic checked in for Powell. Miller comes in for Young. And it's Clarkson in for Gal Meckel. 5 on the clock. Miller right side. Here's Felix. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. And here's Louisville. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. On up the court. Shot's good by Clarkson.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Ajinça dishes to Lure. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
How about the delivery in the lane? Just perfectly done.
Dishes it to Miller. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Felix. It's good from long range.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well,
his head.
You know what,
he's
Kevin?
disgusting.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Chicago leading by 3. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Out of bounds. Louisville takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
James Jones, who's checked in for Chicago. Ricky Lito comes in for Carrick Felix. Here's Lito. He's guarded by Rivers. And that one's good. Lito. And now a 5-point Chicago lead. The feed to Muhammad. And Lure kicks to Muhammad. Louisville passing it around. And a wide open look for Bynum. Takes a 3. That's good. Bynum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That is not an easy shot right there. He had to get it off over a taller defender.
A little bit of a rainbow 3, but like you said, it had to be with the size mismatch.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Fires for 3. Ayers passes to Lure. Rivers. Off target from 3-point range. And John Lure gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for Chicago. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Nurkic. Powell comes in for Lure. And it's Gal Meck. For Clarkson. Louisville also making some changes. Arthur comes in for Lure. And Krabs subbed in for Will Bynum. Timeout called, Louisville.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Chicago. Louisville also making some changes. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Jeff Ayers. John Lure comes in for Darrell Arthur. And it's Hairston in for Crabbe. Chicago leading by 5. Powell kicks to Jones. He feeds it to Meckel. Shoots the 3. Cannot hit. Now Louisville takes it the other way. Out to the right wing. Muhammad, the pass to Hairston. Fires the 3. Powell pulls it in. It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Josh Powell. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Louisville trails by 6. Wide open. No good from Hairston.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Noah kicks to Hairston. He dishes it to Lure. Rivers passes to Hairston. Feeds it to Muhammad. 6 to shoot. Louisville needs to get off a shot. Here's Noah. Louisville, no good that time either.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
That'll do it for the first half. It's Chicago, leading by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. You gotta like what P.J. Hairston has done in this game.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You gotta like what P.J. Hairston has done in this game.
Boy, you wonder how long he can continue to shoot the 3 ball as well as he has to this point. He's been lights out.
Steve, you know that as well as anyone being the shooter you were. Sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks 3 feet wide.
Here's who Brian Shaw is starting the second half with. They've got Muhammad. Noah is out there with Arthur. Then there's Hairston. And it's Rivers in at the 5. Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Now here's Rivers. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Out to Miller. Jones for three. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Noah's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They're struggling here. They're just 1 of 5 to start this third quarter. They've got to loosen up here.
Hamid with it. Jones covering. No good from Hairston.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low. Tell you what, I can't argue with the result, but a little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
Young's checked in for James Jones. Louisville also making some changes. Jins is checked in, and Krabs subbed in for Hairston. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Arthur. And it's Miller penetrating. Here's Young. Blocked. Stolen away. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Louisville takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Carrick Felix is checked in for Chicago. And Louisville here with the change too. Hairston's checked in. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul him, and free throws are better than a layup.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Here's Clarkson. 5 points in the game. The tray. They grab their own miss. And Lure kicks to Felix. Here's Clarkson. Drains the three-pointer. Clarkson's got 8 points.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
From deep. No good from Hairston.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor. That's flat out embarrassing.
Chicago making some changes. Harris is checked in for Nurkic. And it's Gal Meckel in for Clarkson. Meckel dishes to Felix. From deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, man, they are just putting a hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
Here's Rivers. It's offline from half court.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
And Lure kicks to Meckel. Hits it from three-point range. Meckel's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kept alive. And that one is good from Achinsa.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
McHale passes to Lure. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not? You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
Louisville shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one misses. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Nurkic checked in for Young. Jones comes in for Harris. Miller's checked in for Carrick Felix. And it's Clarkson in for Gal Meckel. Chicago.